MLW show, Intimidation Games. Big Bad Tito. Or is it Bad Dude Tito? Is there a reason
I think there was something that got lost in translation, actually. No big deal. I think they fixed it now, but I was kind of wondering the same thing.
Gotcha, because I do some work for Cage Match, and I see that you have some matches under Big Bad Tito. So I'm like, was that just an alternate, or do you think that's just
It's just like a nickname, really, that people, like the boys call me and the homies call me, and then I think someone just might have called me that, like in an email, and then maybe they picked it up. I don't know. It was completely by accident. Yeah.
Just like Teats.
Yeah, just like Teats. I have so many fucking nicknames.
Yeah,
so,
just want to clarify that.
Yeah, right. No, thank you.
No problem.
With your connection with New Japan, how exciting is it for you to see all of these opportunities to work in the United States and different promotions against different talent?
Oh man, it's like a dream come true, right? Working from New Japan, something I wanted to do since I started. So that was cool, and then it's opened the door for Impact, AEW, ROH, and now MLW. So just gotta keep riding the wave, stay hot, and wait for more opportunities to come.
Different mindset when you're in the different promotions from one venue to the next?
Not mindset, but there's definitely a different ring style. So I'll try to adapt to that, but at the end of the day, you know, they booked me, they hired me to be me and to do what I do in the ring, and that's what I'm gonna bring to whatever company I'm working for.
One thing I like to ask established wrestlers, how did you start in wrestling? What's your inspiration? Who inspired you?
So I grew up, my dad was a big wrestling fan, so I grew up watching wrestling. I remember Saturday night, what was it, main event?
Yeah.
Saturday night main event, watching that really young. Saturday mornings, watching Superstars, eating cereal. So this is like my first passion is pro wrestling. Never knew how to get into it. You know, as a kid, you don't know. And then from there, I played baseball and football. And then by the time I got into high school, I found a wrestling school and just kind of went in there, started taking some bumps, started learning. Yeah, sure.
Recent rumors that they're going to be moving to Full Sail.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about, man. Full Sail, is that like a website?
Full Sail University, where they used to have NXT. There's rumors that TNA might be moving to that venue.
Cool, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't involve me, so I don't really like get into that. I mean, if they wanna bring me over, that's cool. I'll go to Full Sail. I'll wrestle anywhere.
My first question I have for the intimidation game, is there any crowd intimidation that you may have against Matt Riddle?
None at all, man. Not intimidated by Riddle, not intimidated by the crowd. I've been doing this a long time, so all that's for those green boys, bro. Like, I'm a vet, I come here to fight. Riddle's gonna get my very best, the crowd's gonna get a show, and there's no one in this business that intimidates me.
Well, this is intimidation game, so I wanted to ask you, aside from that, what's the difference between the audience here at Melrose Ballroom or the audience that you usually are in front of the larger audience? Is there a different work style for you?
So this is my first time here at MLW in the Melrose Ballroom, so I can't really speak on that, but you know, I just handle my shit, bro. Like, I come in, I give you what I give you. Like, you're gonna get the same Tito in New Japan, you're gonna get the same Tito Impact. Styles might change a little bit, but like, still bad dude, still big attitude, still bad motherfucker, you know?
I respect it. Thank you so much, man.
No problem.
Mindset does that put you in? And also, obviously, with some big names, even like Okada and Ospreay, what kind of mental capacity does that put you in to step up? And like now, there's an open slot for somebody like me to step up. So what way do you mentally prepare yourself when you hear news like that?
Oh, definitely. You know, when people leave, that leaves opportunities for you to step your game up, to get move on up on the card, move on up on the promotions. So there's definitely a mindset there to go out there and do your best. I mean, I try to do my best every chance I get, but you know, with people leaving, you know, that opens doors. So you definitely want to go out there and shine. Haven't really wrestled for President Tanahashi too much. I did in January, but I mean, respect to the president, but if he gets in there with me, I'll whip his ass too.
I mean, you're facing the guy that took the title from him.
Right,
so
yeah.
Good way to get on his good side.
You're right.
Thank you.
Anybody that you want to face that you haven't faced in the ring going forward?
Eddie Kingston, Samoa Joe. One-on-one with Jeff Cobb would be cool. There's a bunch, bro.
Those were good three right there,
that's
man.
like top 3 right there.
Do you want to get to the WWE?
You know, whoever wants to pay my bills, cool with me, man. I'm just trying to wrestle for a living.
Anybody you've been there with in the past who maybe it was a smaller venue where you could run it back and you'd love to be able to do it in front of a bigger audience?
Oh, shit. I wrestled Okada in England. That was a pretty big show. It was like a Rev Pro New Japan show. I'd like to run that back. It was a pretty big crowd.
What's it like wrestling?
It's pretty amazing. You know, he's one of the best wrestlers in the world. So, mad respect for him. But you know, I'm open to anything, man. I wrestled Tom in LA. I'd like to run that back again at a bigger show. Tonight should be pretty big with Riddle, so looking forward to that. Yeah. First time in NYCT, so I'm gonna show up.
Welcome to my home, man.
What is different in wrestling pro and reality versus what you thought before you started?
Oh fuck, there's a lot of scumbags in the industry. Yeah, I didn't realize that until I broke in, but yeah, there's a lot of piece of shit in here in the wrestling biz, so stay away from that.
Just avoid landmines.
Yeah, avoid landmines, you know.
Is that really the best thing you can kind of learn as you're moving along in the business? You're trained to get into it, you learn
Right.
the basics and stuff like that, but you really need to know how to play
You know,
the game.
there's a fucking strategy to it for sure. It's like Game of Thrones, you know, everyone wants to be king, right? Everyone wants to throw you under the bus to be the king. So, you know, you just stay in your lane, you do your best, you make good relationships, you keep things genuine.
And now that you're a veteran, you have to share that with
No, I don't, man.
You
Keep that a secret. Yeah, man. I'm not trying to have these young guys come up and take my spot. I work too damn hard.
You said this was the first time you're wrestling in New York City. Is there a venue after tonight that you would really like to perform in?
Madison Square Garden, right? That's Mecca. Hammerstein Ballroom, is that in New York?
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be cool. You know, I grew up when I started training, I was watching a bunch of ECW stuff, so that's pretty fucking awesome. I know there's a couple ECW heads here today.
We can finish up with 1 or 2 more strong questions, which you know he's got to get going. Matt Riddle, he's got a big one in front of him tonight, folks. So finish up with 1 or 2 strong ones. We got to let Mr. Tito go. Everybody good?
Cool. Sweet. Thanks, guys.